Sam, my dude, SaiyanSalamander here, and welcome back to my mini-series talking about which Pokemon I want Ash to catch in the Pokémon Journeys series. So, last time I talked about the Generation 1 Pokemon I'd like Ash to catch in this series. This time we'll be moving on to Johto and talking about the Generation 2 Pokemon I want to see Ash catch. Just like last time, I'll be building a full team of 6, not including Pikachu, which will feature Pokemon from the Johto region, starting with the Armor Bird Pokemon, Skarmory. I remember playing Heart Gold as a kid, progressing through the game, and constantly trying to find a Skarmory. Though throughout my ventures, I eventually found out that it was a Soul Silver exclusive, which was a big sad. But I eventually caught one in my first Ruby playthrough, so I finally managed to use it in a game one day. Skarmory is probably one of my favourite Pokemon from the Johto region, so I'd love to see someone like Ash use it in the anime, so it can finally get a bit more screen time. Though, honestly, I don't see it happening, especially with Corviknight being released in Sword and Shield. I think there's a much more likely capture to Skarmory. So, because of Corviknight and me only wanting Ash to catch it because I like the Pokemon, is why Skarmory only managed to just reach the bottom spot on this list this time around. Moving on to the number 5 spot is the Hibernator Pokemon, Ursaring. So, honestly, this was a last minute choice since I had a Azumarill on the list originally in 6th place. Since I thought it'd be a cool reference to Tracy and Misty, with Tracy having a Marill in the Orange Islands arc, and then Misty having an Azurill in the Battle Frontier series. So I thought it'd be a cute way for the Orange Island cast to have a complete set of the evolution line. However, I just really like Ursaring as a Pokemon, and I couldn't not put it on this list. So unfortunately, Azumarill had to be demoted into the honourable mention section, but it would still be an amazing addition to Ash's team, and I'd be really happy if he caught it. Enough about Azumarill though, I just love bear Pokemon for some reason. The pre-evolutions are adorable, and then the final evolutions always just look cool as fuck. Another reason why I want Ash to catch Ursaring is because I think it'd be great if Ash could reference all his previous rivals throughout the years, by catching some of their signature Pokemon. He's already got Riolu, which is confirmed to evolve into Lucario, just like Cameron has in Black and White. So I want to see Ash reference the rest of his rivals throughout the years by catching some of their Pokemon. While it's not Paul's ace or anything, I still think Ursaring is a great reference to the rival, as it was one of the main Pokemon that he used to use, so I'd love Ash to get an Ursaring of his own as well during this season. If you watched my Generation 1 video, then you'll remember that I did mention that even though I already spoke about Eevee last time, some evolutions are going to appear later down in the series, and the first evolution to appear is now with Espeon. Like I said before, I'd be fine with Ash getting any evolution, but I'd much prefer he gets a new one or all of them. But Espeon I think holds special significance for Ash for 2 reasons. The first of those reasons is that Ash's rival Gary has an Umbreon as one of his signature Pokemon, so I think it'd be a great parallel for the two of them if Ash manages to add an Espeon to his team. The other reason is that Ash's counterpart Red also used an Espeon in his team when battling him in the original Gold, Silver and Crystal versions. As well as this, Espeon just happens to be the only Pokemon on Red's main team throughout the years that Ash hasn't captured previously, or owned a Pokemon of the same evolutionary line. The only exception being Arcanine, which he used in Let's Go, and a few different Pokemon like the legendary dogs in Pokemon Stadium 2. Other than those 2 reasons, it'd be great to see Ash use another Psychic-type Pokemon, since he doesn't really have one of his own, other than Mimey, which he used since Ash's mother left it at the laboratory in order to look after him. So I really want Ash to catch another Psychic-type Pokemon of his own someday. Moving on to the bronze medal holder of this list is the armor Pokemon Tyranitar. And not just any Tyranitar, I want to see the return of a Larvitar Ash briefly raised during the Johto saga, all grown up into a powerful Tyranitar that'll join him on his journeys. We actually already had a cute reference to it recently in the Sun and Moon series, where Ash, Misty and Brock were reminiscing about their journeys together. Larvitar appeared for a brief moment, and I'd love to see it return and be captured by Ash this season. We've already saw Ash catch a Pseudo this season with Dragonite, and he's already previously caught a Gible and a Goodra in earlier seasons too. So maybe they could both return and Ash could even evolve Gible in Journeys. We might even get to see Ash catch the rest of the Pseudo legendaries too. But I might be getting a little bit ahead of myself here. Out of all the Pokemon on the Johto list, I think Tyranitar is the most likely capture this season, and I think it's a Pokemon a lot of people would love to see Ash catch. I don't think I'd want Ash to catch any old Tyranitar though, since I think it'd be a missed opportunity and I'd be really sad if the original Avatar didn't come back. My second place pick on the Johto list of Pokemon I want Ash to catch this season is the time travel Pokemon Celebi. Now, before anyone thinks that Celebi is an impossible choice, this won't be the first time Ash has caught a mythical Pokemon, since in Alola, Ash managed to catch a Meltan and evolve it into Melmel. The reason why I want Ash to catch Celebi is because of the GS Ball way back in the Orange Island series. And unfortunately nothing was done with it because they wanted to save Celebi for the Pokemon Forever movie. I'd love to see them reference the GS Ball somehow and try that unused plot point, But I didn't think Ash could just get given the GS Ball back after 20 years and be like, "Hi Ash, I know it's been 20 years and all, and you haven't aged for some reason, but here's the GS Ball back. Turns out there's a Celebi in there, and it's yours." But even if they can't directly reference the GS Ball, I still think it would be a nice nod to it. Maybe there's nothing inside it, and Ash just ends up visiting Johto and going to see Kurt, and he ends up finding a Celebi in Ilex Forest and catching it with the GS Ball. The gold medal spot on this list is quite fitting since it's the mascot of Gold and Heart Gold, and it's the rainbow Pokemon, Ho-Oh. I'm not sure how common of a theory this is, but I think this is going to be Ash's final series as the main protagonist. With Ash travelling all over the region he's been to before, and the Galar region, and him trying to beat the world champion Leon, I just don't really know where his character can go from there. And I think when Ash's journey ends, it will end with Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh was the first legendary Pokemon that Ash encountered on his adventures, as it signals the start of his journey to becoming a Pokemon Master. And I think its appearance will signal the end of his adventures as well. I can't think of a better way to end Ash's journeys than see him finally battle against Ho-Oh. And I really think whenever Ash's adventures come to a close, this will be how it ends. Maybe it'll end with Ash just starting to battle against Ho-Oh, or maybe it'll end with Ho-Oh's capture, who knows? It'd be especially fitting considering Pokemon Journeys started off with Ash and Go encountering Lugia. Well, actually it was Pikachu's origin story, but I'd still count episode 2 as the start as well. So it'd be amazing to see the season finally end with the encounter of Ho-Oh instead. I think that's all I've got to say about Ho-Oh, so that just about wraps things up for this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, then make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below which Generation 2 Pokemon you'd like to see return or get caught in the Pokemon Journeys anime. I also do a bunch of Twitch content, and I'm still doing live playthroughs of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, Golden Sun, and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Deluxe. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, then please consider following me on Twitch and checking out the VODs on YouTube. That's all for now, my dudes, so I'll catch you guys in the Generation 3 video. Bye!